Hi, and welcome to another episode. So many times when we do things, we do them in anticipation of social acceptance, expecting that people are going to give us a nudge or a thumbs up or likes, views, different forms of gratification for the actions we take. And somehow we have let this sink deep into our consciousness that we mostly do things now because of the validation that comes with it. The choice of clothes or dressing, uh, the way we carry ourselves, the things we do, the way we talk, the things, most of the things we do are in expectation of social validation. A lot of people now run social commentaries on the activities and actions of other people, which makes it even much more difficult and makes us so conscious and self-aware of the things we're doing just so that we can fall into that realm of being conforming to social norms. However, as a young person aspiring to be a great person in life, sometimes you need to look beyond those validations or beyond those criticisms in order to achieve the things that we set as our goals, the things we have in sight. If you continue to look forward to what people are going to say or how they are going to accept you in the things you do, then it's likely you are not going to do a lot of things. You are not going to do much because, in all honesty, people are just looking for what is trending. And like I discussed in previous topics where I talked about your culture, your heritage, because we are no longer in tune with our heritage, we are always looking for the next thing to celebrate, the next thing to talk about, the next thing that is trending. And if you fall victim or if you mistakenly fall into that realm or into that bandwagon, then you end up being like every other person. The whole idea of this is for you to be distinct, unique, and different from what every other person is doing, for you to become um, a globally recognized asset individual, high profile individual. So you cannot do what every other person is doing, or you cannot do things the way every other person does it. It is time for you to own your action. It is time for you to be deliberate about the things you do. So sometimes it is okay to be relevant socially, but making that a watchword, making that something that we always look forward to, might not be too good. So learn to stay in your own space, learn to be comfortable in your own skin, learn to be accepted by your own self. Remember, you are trying to compete against the person you used to be, not against any other person. So learn to be comfortable with your own self, learn to grow, learn every day, and try not to seek social validation. This issue goes deep, such that the clothes people wear, the way they carry themselves, places they choose to be seen, where they live, the kind of jobs they want to do, or the kind of vehicles they want to drive, all of this may be a result of how they want to be perceived or how they want people to see them. Yes, if you can afford it, go for it, no problem. But if you cannot afford it, learn to live within your means. Don't try to buy expensive things just to impress other people or just to become socially relevant or to get that validation from people, because in all honesty, nobody really gives a rat's about you. They just want to talk about you for a couple of minutes, hours, days, max weeks, and that is the end. If you now make that thing they are going to say about you, if you are going to dwell so much on it that it is going to affect your long-term goals and decisions, then it is at your own peril. So try and avoid as much as you can seeking social validation. Be the best you can at all times. Seek to become better than you are right now, and the future is going to be brighter and greater. Thank you. I'll see you next week.